Hey there everyone, we're here with game number 3 for the Tempest edition of the Alphabet with Avacyn, Guardian Angel, and I like this hand quite a bit, so we're going to go ahead and keep this. Today we're up against Giant Task Mage, Mono Red, Maga, Traitor to Mortals, and Omnath, Locust of Mana. A Mono Green deck and a Mono Black deck, one of them being Omnath. I'm sure it's just a coincidence. Alright then, so we have land tax, Arcavian Fine, Winding Cans, and Plains. How to handle this? You don't necessarily need to lay out the land tax right from the get-go. It's weird, I thought F6 this. Also, we've got like an hour turn clock each. Yeah, we don't need to drop off land tax just yet. Alright, yep, I'm sure it's just a coincidence that there's an mono green Omnath player and a mono black deck here. I guess we'll know soon enough. For those of you who may not remember or may not have watched an earlier game with us, we in fact had a mono black deck, although it was Erebos, it was Erebos, God of the Underworld, and Omnath, and apparently, according to one of our viewers, they're a tag team. The mono black player will just fuck over the other two players while the Omnath player ramps and ramps and ramps until he just kills both of them. So we'll see. We'll see. There is in fact an hour-long clock, though. We will see indeed. Omnath is, of course, giving us the courtesy of the F6. Alright, so Jaya... Let's see, paying 3 life for a Mind Stone. Alright. Let's see, Maga, Traitor to Mortals. The Maga, Traitor to Mortals enters the battlefield with X +1/+1 counters on it. When Maga enters the battlefield, target player loses life equal to the number of 1/1 counters on it. So, pretty decent finisher in the mono black deck. You, of course, just play Cabal Coffers and like, all the mana doublers. Black's got like a couple. Nercano Revenant, I think, is one of them. Ball's going to F6 us too. And I'm going to say pass. We'll F6 through on this turn. I'm not F6ing here just because I want the reprisal open. You never know. It could have been something like not Eureka. Something sneaky could be happening. You know, and 4 mana is enough to get down like a 4/4 on curve. Alright, so more ramps. More ramps equals more goods. And we have our Arcavian Fine, which is an instant, by the way. Very, very nice that it's an instant. Like, it's already playable as a sorcery, but the fact that it's an instant just makes it so much better. Let's see. Looks like Maga's going to tutor here. We don't really have a plan right now. What's our plan? Just play stuff out? I guess we can go ahead and use set up the Winding Cane so that we can play Avacyn. That's going to be like 8 mana. We have 5 right now, so that's enough just to play Avacyn. Looks like everyone's been pretty good about F6ing right now. Sculpting Steel, the copy of the Soul Ring. Oh dear lord. So I don't think this is the duo that's in league with each other. Because this guy's focusing on all of the ramp, not the control. Koth of the Hammer! Oh, do I? Depends on where that mountain's going. Mm, do I actually use Reprisal to get rid of a mountain? No. I'll hold off for now. I did think about it, though. I did think about it. And we're just going to go ahead and pass there. I could be using the land tax right now to just draw all the lands and filter through our deck like crazy. I really could be. But, I don't know. Maybe I should have done that. Okay, so Maga's got something crazy up their sleeve. Let's just like the number one counters on it. So right now with a swamp, someone would be losing 4, but you make crazy amounts of mana with Cabal Coffers, which means you're trying to do some untapped shenanigans with the Cabal Coffers. Don't forget Shrine to Nykthos either. The power of filtering through the deck with a land tax. Let's see, I don't like... I get the power that it takes just for getting rid of all of those lands out of your deck so that you just start drawing spells. But we're also not really at that point where we'd be able to cast a lot of spells anyway. Besides of which, an early land tax would be enough to draw like a Naturalize or just something like that. Oh, doubling cube. Yeah, that's a good way to do it. Let's see, you need at least... Let's see, what, it's 2, yeah? No, it's like 3, I think. Temporal Extortion. When you cast Temporal Extortion, any player may pay half his or her life round down. If the player does, counter it. Take an extra turn after this one. Pretty nice early play there. So, looks like Jaya took the sword on that one. She was not going to let Maga take that extra turn. That does put her in potential killing range for Maga, though. Especially with that doubling cube out. Hoarding Dragon. I could reprisal it, keep the artifact he wants to grab, gone forever. But I feel like she's going to go after Maga after all this. Ooh, Torpor Orb. How about that? Oh, come on. Where's the +1 for Koth? She must have accidentally clicked past it or something. 1, 2, 3, 5. Yeah, could have gotten in for an extra one. We're seeing a lot of lands right now. You know what? Let's see, play that. Just start playing some stuff now. Still not doing it. Like, I get the idea about getting all the lands out so that you can start drawing spells. But at the same time, though, yeah. I don't know, I'm probably doing that wrong. Tell you what, guys. If I don't have anything to do next turn, I will play the land tax. Mana Reflection. Okay. Hmm. So we have some shit about to go down. Unlike last game, pretty quiet chat. Okay, so there's 8 mana. Doubling cube. They used the doubling cube already? Can't tell. Let's see, manga for 5. Of course, Jaya takes that. Manga's just very close to kicking Jaya out of this game. See, Jaya's in a desperate position. This is our chance to get someone who can punch some faces for us. Give them a little bit of help. They have to be really careful about using that Hall of the Vandalord, though. Hey, it's Kiki Jiki. Alright, so Kiki has haste, can tap to make a token copy of a non-legendary creature. Not really sure what's going on here. Miraculous Recovery. We don't really have anything all that miraculous to put down. And you know what? While we're at it, put down a moat. Keep Maga from trying to swing and do anything. There we go. The mountains weren't going to be swinging anywhere anyway. And this will at least keep some of the pressure off of this poor 9 health Jaya. Because she has a dragon. And if that dragon can just swing over and start beating face, she might be okay. And there is also the craziness that's going to start going on over here with the Omnath. Double mana. Ideally, you never let them untap with mana reflection. Bad things just happen when that goes off. Bellowing Tangleworm got exiled. It's got Intimidate, and other green creatures you control have Intimidate. It's pretty good. Especially with this setup board. Let's see, Harmonize, draw 3 cards. We do want to take out Maga as quickly as possible, because Avacyn can't stop the life loss. Let's see. Combo with Disciple Bolas, probably. Ghoul Color Giss is another good one. Oh, and Omnath has a doubling cube. Alright. Yeva, Nature's Herald. Why main phase casting, though? I'm not entirely sure. Because she has Flash. She also lets you cast any other green creatures as though they had Flash, too. And there's a Landwar Elf. Why main phase casting? Why? I mean, I guess equipping the boots is relevant. But Wrath Effect still kills everything. Omnath only has 2 cards left in hand, too. Let's see. We got a Miraculous Recovery, Reprisal, Guardian Find, Winding Canyons. We almost have enough lands to get it online with something relevant. Let's see. Karthus needs a -5, and he has, and Jaya has an emblem. Let's see. Sacrifice at the beginning of the next end step. Okay, so Kiki can just keep making copies of Hoarding Dragon. Just get all the artifacts. There's a lot of condensation in my water bottle for some reason. Alright, so 8 mana. This would throw something like Sanguinate. That would almost be it for Jaya. We gotta find a way to help her out. We need to get rid of this Soul Ring. If we can get rid of one of the Soul Rings, that'll make the doubling cube a lot worse. Cryptghast! That's one of those doublers. So 6. Yeah. Need to find ways to get rid of all this. Oh, and the extortion begins. Especially with the the Necropotence, that's going to be brutal. So every spell. So Giant has 8 spells to live. One, two, three, four, 5 cards face down. Still, he's not all in on the Necropotence. Not yet, anyway. And he has 8 cards in hand, so he's going to have to exile one face down. Or he's going to have to discard one, and it's going to get exiled from Necropotence's effect. The other artifact that the other Hoarding Dragon is going to grab is going to be a what? It's going to be a Soul Ring. Yeah, Johnny's kind of hurting for mana, isn't she? At the beginning of the next end step. She's not even going to get the dragon. She's not even going to get her Soul Ring until the end of her next turn. Unless she can pop Koth, get his emblem, use mountains, shoot down, Cryptghast. See, this card's a Beacon of Unrest. Alright, so over the Jaya. Jaya has 2 dragons that can punch face. They should probably start punching face. Gratuitous Violence. If a creature you control will deal damage to a creature or player, it deals that damage to that creature or player instead. So these dragons go from punching for 8 to punching for 16. Use Kiki Jiki to get another token out. It's going to be for 24. It's pretty decent. Gratuitous Violence. Fantastic red card. And it's a one-sided Furnace of Wrath, so that's really good. And we get a Darksteel Plate. Yep, there's another dragon. So, what's next? Probably an artifact that would help you refill your hand. Yep, Journey of Kite. Kinda does it. Kinda does the trick. Ah, they're all going over to Maga. For 12, 24, that's gonna put Maga down to 6. Meanwhile, Omnat's over here being herp the dirt. Look at me, really big. Don't mind me, because I'm just really big. Or at least he will be pretty soon. Okay then. So, dragons die. Stuff goes to hand. Now it's our turn. Always yes. Always yield. Michael's ready to just go GG for it. Meanwhile, still waiting for that land tax to finish loading. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab some lands. And we have Retribution of the Meek. Alright. Not the best, but it's alright. So let's go ahead and drop the Winding Canyons. Now we can go ahead and flash out our creature for 3. We have 8 cards in hand, so we're only losing 1 land. So, got to pass the turn. Alright, let the land taxing begin. Maybe it was too late, but I don't like discarding a massive quantity of cards. I'm sorry I don't. Like, it's one thing to be looting, it's another thing to just be wasteful and discarding a bunch of lands that you could be playing one at a time. Rex Sage. Wonder what that's gonna pop. Makes you wonder. Let's see. Could be Gratuitous Violence, but it's probably the Moat. Yep, there goes my Moat. Fortunately, we do have our Guardian Vine, so we can get it back next turn. Oh, wait. 41 mana? He didn't just make 41 mana for nothing. Archetype of Endurance. Our creatures lose hexproof, his creatures gain hexproof. Okay. So there's that. There's Omnath. Who is now going to one-shot someone. Why are you doing that before, though? You just made him smaller. I mean, Devotion to the Green is currently 11, so he'll get 11 life back. I'm not still big enough to blow someone up, I guess. And by someone, I mean me. I mean, there's really no reason not to. I mean, he did get rid of the Moat. And if he doesn't have Trample. And I can't be that upset by it. Oh no, Swina Jaya? What's going on there? Let's see. Okay, so he's still considering it. No, he just passed his turn. What? What? Okay, had a chance to kill me or Jaya, just let it go. Honestly, if he killed me, I think he would have been in a really good position. Although he also has 0 cards in hand. Hmm. Shenanigans. And Cabal's gone? Okay, Cabal scoops. Not entirely sure what's going on there. I guess Cabal thought Omnath and Jaya were teaming up. Okay then. So we have Jaya, who's almost dead. We have Omnath, who is threatening death. There's a cough. Alright then. There's a soul ring. Kiki Jiki is gonna live through whatever we put out there. Outpost Siege. Okay. Probably going to go into draw card mode, which is to say cons. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top card of your library. Until end of turn, you may play that card. So it's basically a draw card. And there's Sword of the Animus, too. Yep, sword goes on the dragon. Hasty dragons. Thought about using the reprisals to pop it. Stuffy doll. Alright. See, I also guess Omnath didn't attack me just because I could flash in a creature to block it. Sword of the Animus goes off. Search for a mountain, put it into play. Oh no, they're attacking me for what? I think I'm gonna have to take this. Puts me down to 21. Use our Guardian Find, get back the moat. See, stuff is going to go away. Back to the hand. Land tax. Grab us 3 lands. We need to see some rocks. Goodness. Grab our 3 lands, add them to our hand, draw a 4th land miraculously, because that somehow always happens with land tax. Then realize just how we are. Retribution of the Meat. Destroy all the things. Okay, so Torpor Orb's gone. I want to keep up Reprisal, but the possibility of being dead to Swiftfoot Boots is also bad. And we have to discard another card. Get rid of this hokey Theros Plains. Okay, then. How does we live? Omnath's currently in top deck mode. Oracle of Moldiah. His next card is going to be a Terastodon. That's lovely. Yep, and the boots are on Omnath. Nothing can help there. I think I just need to go with Avacyn main one. Yeah, because if he destroys my moat, then I at least get an elephant. Also, I think Koth must have had to flare. Let's see, Avacyn wouldn't be able to do anything about the mountains either. So Jaya has things, including Magus of the Wheel. So it's going to get the hold of Sword. Okay. It's time for land taxing. Wait. Oh, we're not going to land tax. But we do, however, have the possibility to scroll rack. But with Avacyn... Actually, no, with that Terastodon coming down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which sucks if we lose it to the Magus. I honestly think I just have to pass the turn here. And there's an acidic slime. Wait, what? 260 manners? End combat. Okay. And he just passes the turn. He's holding on to that Terastodon. Duretti. Duretti's pretty good. Do we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards? We can play a scroll rack next turn. Although I think we've moved past the point of having the most lands out, so the land tax actually isn't going to grab us any more lands. Which means there's really no point to playing the scroll rack other than to just have something out there as a target. And I'm actually okay with that. Let's see. And as far as I can tell, I should actually be able to kill him on my turn. Let's see then. Check that chat real quick. Oh shoot, there is a Torpor Orb out. So I actually should not be killing Jaya. Huh, how about that? Interesting, very, very interesting. So that Torpor Orb is actually what's going to keep Omnath at bay. Dare I? Omnath can't really do anything otherwise. So I think what I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and put this scroll rack down. And let's go ahead and see if we can get some beats going on Omnath there. Although we should probably get rid of the ready now. Gotta get rid of that Dreddy. Dreddy's way too good. Three damage to target creature or player. And wait, gratuitous violence. Shit! Deal damage to a creature or player. It's period too. Frick. Alright then, how do we want to do this? Tell you what. Let's see if we get lucky here. And let's also pause the video a second. And it'd be like... Let's see, yep. Shows any number of cards. Choose any number of cards. That should be good, right? Right. How do we confirm? Frick, how do we confirm? Choose any number of your cards. Yeah, that should be fine. Stack you on the game. View the sideboard. That should be good. I don't understand. What is wrong here? Yeah, exactly. Any number of cards face down. Yeah, yeah. Choose any number of cards in your. Choose any number of cards. Just these three. Okay, put these cards on top of your library. Yep. 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 I don't have anything that can save her, though. So that sucks ass. Instead, 2, 3, 4. Alright, and then sure we'll throw out the Master Decoy too. God, I can't believe I didn't realize Gratuitous Violence was going to pump up Jaya's pew pew. So, Omnath's gone over the 11,000 threshold. Next up, Bramble Crush. And that's when all hell breaks loose. So about that orb. Avacyn's going to be too much mana. I mean, we can still put her down, though. And she can still protect the Master Decoy. Although I would imagine... Let's see. Faithless Looting, Oblivion Stone, Relic... There's the Oblivion Stone. I just wanted to get rid of Duretti. Duretti's dangerous. Duretti's like more dangeroso. Stop Duretti. Shenanigans. Okay, so it's our turn now. And we're going to have to auto-yield to this Mind's Eye. Let's see, we can go ahead and play down the outpost, though. I'm not the monster, he is. Alright, so, yeah, I definitely think playing down the Keldoran outpost is prudent here. Also, we're going to be drawing, like, lands for a while. 7 mana gets out Avacyn. Probably should have cantripped that. Whoops. We're just going to have to cancel that. Yep. Passing the turn. So, we know there's a Bramble Crush, an Acidic Slime, and a Terrastodon. How are we going to navigate our way out of this one? Let's see, Kiki's going to make a copy of the Magus. Ah, draw step. Cycling. Everyone's going to ditch their hand and draw new ones. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and pull a little sneaky of our own. So, yeah. And it doesn't really matter. So we're going to ditch our hand, draw 7. Aw, when he dies. Alabaster Dragon. Oh, and Mind's Eye just triggered a bunch. The good news is... Well, the bad news is that Omnath has a full hand and like a bajillion hands, so you can just dump it all out. The good news is we did manage to get some instant speed. We managed to save our reprisal and our miraculous recovery. And we're successfully using the scroll rack. Yay, scroll rack! So we have 2 ways to get creatures back. We even have a Thawing Glacier so we can keep getting lands out. Wanted to keep the Mishra's Workshop just in case we drew into some more artifacts. Right now, though, we need to keep up the miraculous recovery in order to get back the Alabaster Dragon. Yep, as a surprise blocker, and the reprisal as quick removal. We did not draw into a way to get instant speed artifacts, though. Instant speed artifact 8. There's a Sylvan Library. Aye. Come on, Omnath. You know you want to get bigger. It's moments like these that I wish I had a way to just, supercharge my... Oh, it's Kozilek the Butcher. And... Good. As soon as I see the boots hit on him, he's getting reprisalled. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I don't have anything cheap enough for that. Oh, thank God. Kozilek interplay tap. Thanks to the Kismet. Ah, that's so big. Explosive vegetation. More lands. What? No, you want to tap out. You want to make all the manas. Over 4,000! Dear God. Just how big is this Omnath in concept? Harrow. Sack a land. Grab a land. That's a good thing we have a whole hour. Oh boy. So, Also, the Master Decoy can, in fact, keep tapping down Kozilek. That's a thing that we can do. Also, with the mode out, Kozilek can't attack. Maybe we do end up using Miraculous Recovery to get back Alabaster Dragon. No, I think we hold on. In the combat, yep. Okay then. So now we go on to Jaya's turn, finally. So all them teeth and no toothbrush. Oh, we need to auto-use that Outpost Siege. Of course, Omnath says he now regrets not killing us. Of course not. We've got like 3 different ways to keep Giant Eldrazi from killing us. Dear God. 3 fail saves. Holy shoot. More to ready action. Second artifact. To get an artifact. Oh, and there's the Oblivion Stone. Frick! Forgot about the Oblivion Stone. Destroy all the things. So, about that instant speed res. Oh, it's a stuffy doll. It's a stuffy doll. Do something to chosen player. Yeah, this is not going to be fun. Pop the O-Stone. Everything explode. Yep, goodbye everything. And Kozilek's gonna shuffle it all back into his deck. Alright guys, so we're running naked here. And it doesn't really matter for us. It's only doing this just because I'm playing the Griffin. The other two guys are probably wondering why the hell they have to actually pick the order their cards go into the graveyard. Oh, hey, Kiki's still out. Ah! Hmm. So, combo. I don't think we have a way to deal with this. I don't. The reprisals. The Zealous conscript's just too small. I don't think flashing anything else out actually does anything. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Nope. I don't got a damn thing. I think at this point we're just going to have to concede. That's the game. We didn't have the swords to deal with the I win button combo. Sorry. I don't like playing like that. Combo that wins. Alright, so that does it for game number 3. Let's go ahead and go to our wrap-up.